Hello, my beautiful keto family. In this video, I'm going to be telling you the 6 healthiest fats you can be consuming on a ketogenic diet. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Talita from Shrinking with Keto. At the early age of 32, I had a complete hysterectomy performed, tossing me directly into the menopausal pool, adding an extra 40 pounds to my already morbidly obese existence. I had been fighting with obesity since childhood, and I reached a level where I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2 alongside multiple health issues. Throughout my ketogenic journey, I have lost over 190 pounds, reversed my diabetes type 2, and claimed my life back naturally. Since then, it has become my obsession to help you claim your life back now. Full disclaimer, I am not a nurse, nor a doctor, nor a medical practitioner of any kind. All and any information that I provide you with in my videos is based on my own extensive research and my own personal experience alongside people that I have helped. And I hope it is more than enough to help you. All right, so let's jump directly into the reason you clicked on this video in the first place: healthy fats. Let me start by explaining that the most important thing to look in healthy fats is the omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory, whereas unfortunately, omega-6s are highly inflammatory. Number 1, grass-fed animal fats, such as tallow, lard, eggs, cream, ghee, butter. It's very important that these come from a source that is grass-fed. Commercial raised animals are packed with steroids, hormones, antibiotics that can seriously damage our body. When it comes to dairy, such as cream and cheese, it is very important that the animal is grass-fed. It plays a major role on the level of inflammation in our body when we consume them. Number 2, fatty fish, such as mackerel, sardines, and wild-caught salmon. Again, wild-caught. For the reasons mentioned above, it is very important that our fat source comes from these kind of fishes. Now, the smaller the fish, the better, because it reduces the amount of mercury levels inside the fish. Number 3, oils, but not vegetable oils. Listen to me, people. Not vegetable oils. Stay until the end of this video, and when we go over our healthy fats, I will tell you exactly why you should not be consuming vegetable oils. They can be severely damaging for your health. You should stop right now, whether you choose to follow a ketogenic diet or not. Olive oil is the best oil you can have, as it has very high anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. So much so that it has been compared to those of ibuprofen. Now, olive oil is an omega-6, but it is an omega-6 that does not raise inflammation. It is perfectly safe to consume. The only downside of olive oil is that it does not have a high smoking point. Therefore, if you do not want to just drizzle it raw on your veggies or your salad, go ahead and cook at a low to medium temperature when you're using olive oil. Oils that are healthy and have a high smoking point, for example, are avocado oil and coconut oil. Avocado oil has a smoking point of 460 degrees. And the coconut oil is fantastic to consume as it contains MCT, medium chain triglycerides, that can convert into energy in your body in less than an hour. An oil that has not been talked about as much as I would like to see it is the flax oil. Now, there's a lot of controversy around the flax oil, but the flax oil has shown to help increase the good estrogen and decrease the bad estrogen, especially around the menopausal years. A little side note for my menopausal women. Flax oil has been shown to reduce hot flashes and balance out hormones and in general help with a quality of life around that age. And for my non-menopausal women, it has shown to help around the menstrual cycle. Number 4, avocados. Avocados are an excellent source of healthy fats, and they are a keto staple. So is number 5, coconut. Coconut in any form, butter, cream, raw, flakes, flour. Coconut is an excellent source of healthy fats and can be perfectly incorporated in a ketogenic lifestyle. Number 6, nuts and nut butters. Nuts and nut butters have a fantastic balance of omega-3 with omega-6. Be very, very careful not to overdo it with the nuts and the nut butters, as the carb count can quickly go over those 20 grams that we are allowed to have a day. Now, an excellent nut is the walnut, with a perfect ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fats. Now, let me interrupt your thoughts for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, let's make sure it's not the last. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon so that YouTube can notify you every time I have a new video for you. All right, let's recap our 6 healthy fats. Number 1, grass-fed animal fat. Emphasis on grass-fed. Number 2, fatty fish. Number 3, oils, but not vegetable oils. Number 4, avocados. Number 5, coconut. And number 6, nuts and nut butters. Very careful on the carb count on this one. Now let's jump directly into our bad fats. And let me explain why not. Soy, corn, canola, safflower, sunflower, and don't even get me started on margarine. These are fats that for decades have been promoted as healthy fats, but are absolutely unhealthy for our body. And I'm about to tell you why. These are fats that are made into oils, man-made into oils, with procedures and processes that are very dangerous for our body. They're made into oils with high temperatures, causing insane oxidation. These are man-made oils, not natural. They are GMO and have very high levels of omega-6. Should I remind you that omega-6 is highly inflammatory? And should I remind you that inflammation is found in every single disease that today humanity is fighting? When we are talking about natural oils versus man-made oils, I want you to think about this. If you take a ripe olive and squeeze it between your palms and rub it just like this, the greasiness, the oil will be left in your hands. These fruits are naturally pressed in order to produce their oils, such as is the avocado and the olive. Now take a sunflower, squeeze it in your hand. You're not going to have any oil. Take any of the substances I said earlier. They're not natural. They have to go through extreme procedures, and then they are bleached and a million chemicals go inside, because the color and the smell when they come out of the factory would make you vomit. Let's take a look at margarine for a second. I'm very passionate about margarine because margarine came with little heart shapes on the packaging just to promote how good it was for heart health. Margarine is a hydrogenated fat. Hydrogenated fat. Let me quickly explain what that is. They are made in a lab where a guy in a lab suit is blasting hydrogen molecules at it. Hydrogen molecules at this fat. And we take these and put them in our body. It is unnatural for our body to accept it. It is unnatural for our body to take hydrogen molecules and eat them as fats. It is as far as possible from natural. And our body understands that. And our body treats it as a foreign food. Now, all these fats are trans fats, and they are found everywhere because they are incredibly cheap. And trans fats are responsible for a wide array of health problems. There are plenty of medical research and evidence that prove this today. They have been correlated with issues that have to do with heart disease and cancer and diabetes. Now, if this is not enough, I don't know what is. Let me just throw a quick study at you that might make you change your perspective on things. A large study with over 80,000 women participating noted that those who consumed the most trans fats had a 40% higher risk of diabetes. 40% higher risk. It affected their insulin sensitivity and their diabetes. Most of these fats today are genetically modified foods, and they are unnatural to our body. Now, should I remind you that we are what we eat? And when we eat all these toxins, then that is exactly what we're going to have in our bodies. Eat fats, people. Eat fats, but eat healthy fats and enjoy a ketogenic lifestyle. I have put together for you a list of the keto essential foods, including the fats you should have. Free and printable. Go ahead in my description below, click the link, download it, print it, put it in your bag, bring it out every time you need to go shopping. And the most important thing of all, chin up or the crown slips.